Hi, this is Jeffrey Kurt Financial Group. Today's Wednesday, January 15, 2025, and I still have the Christmas tree up. So I'd like to keep it up a little longer. The gray, dreary days of January, a little brightness in the office here, but let us know. Maybe it's time to take it down and put it away for the year, but still up for today and probably Friday. Looking at the news for the markets and like that, the inflation numbers came out yesterday and today, and both of them were, kind of benign or within line of expectations. And it looks like just there was, too much of a fear that the inflation numbers were going to be bad, and traders and some of the hedgies and like that had, prepared for that and bought their hedges and insurance for it and like that. And when the numbers didn't, really weren't too bad, it provided an opportunity for the markets to move higher. But also, this morning, J.P. Morgan, Wells Fargo, BlackRock, Goldman, Citi, all out with good news on their earnings, so that helped propel the market too. And I think also it was just a setup where, I think the market could have either hit an air pocket and really dropped, or there was an opportunity or a window where the positioning of various participants, it was set up for a move higher, which is so far what we got, and we'll see how that goes from here into the next kind of big event for the market is options expiration on Friday. And again, there could be some follow through here. But what's interesting to me is that big move today higher, but we're just back to where we started the year, which kind of points towards the markets have not been, they've been down since about the, January 6th. We had, some, quite a bit of selling, and the markets, were, again, the big averages, S&P back to about even. I think the Dow's up a little bit, NAS might be up a little bit. Within the NAS, I've been noticing like Apple and Nvidia have not been trading well. Even the last couple of days, they're up, but it's not like they've been kind of leading the market. So there might, I think it's all points towards, elevated risks about bigger things maybe happening later in the year in terms of inflation, in terms of interest rates, and in terms of budget deficits in Washington and changes coming in like that. So I think there's some elevated risks. That's not to say I'm predicting a big drop in the market, but I think there's a possibility that it could happen, and you need to consider that. And to speak about this in more detail, please send me an email, give me a call, whatever it might be. But I do think bears watching, and we'll keep an eye on it. Thank you for listening. We'll be back on Friday. Goodbye.